Well, I mean, our score is going to be horrendous.
Yeah. Well, yeah. All
Okay.
right.
Play ball!
Welcome to Ordinary Effort, where a bunch of random guys get some random baseball players and try not to biff the grid. Mike here with Josh, and we're on grid 17, hoping to keep things rolling because this is a little bit of a groove we're in for these last couple of grids.
No pressure. Yeah,
No, not at all.
not at
That
all.
being said, we've seen this combo. There's nothing else I can say about these. I don't
Too
like this.
many
Where
times.
do we want
Yeah.
to start?
I don't know. I mean, I Gold Glove is the hardest one for me still. So
Because
I'm
it's
I'm prone to maybe want to knock that out or try our best to.
okay. Pick your poison. Which team do you want to flounder with first?
Phillies Gold Glove, I guess. We might have had this before. I mean, Real Muto, would he have won a Gold Glove with Philly? If he does, it's possible it's a high score. I mean, the obvious one is Mike Schmidt. I
Mm,
don't think we should do that.
Scott Rowland?
Scott Rowland, Jimmy Rollins. So we've got options.
Yeah.
I know this hurts your Mets fan brain, but like Chase
Yeah.
Utley, did he ever
Mm,
I'm so
mm,
sorry to mention the man's name in
mm.
front of you, but
Nope. He's great. He's a great
is
player.
he a good fielder? I
Oh,
mean, we don't even
I,
have to use him. We don't have to talk
I
about.
can't. I just see red when I hear
We
his name.
just can't put his name on the box. So
Nope.
I mean, Real Muto, Schmidt, Roland, Rollins, those are the guys that come to mind.
Why don't we go with Schmidt? Don't know why I'm
Yeah.
saying that. Just feels, I don't know. You want to go with Schmidt?
Yeah, I honestly, Roland might be the more recent guy. Yeah, he's definitely won a Gold Glove. I mean, and had 500 home runs. Okay, yeah,
22%. I'm
it's
not
like,
upset by these anymore. The 20s are like
yeah, I'm
fine.
like, that's fine. Like after getting burned by a couple
Oh my
90%, it's
God.
like 20 sounds nice.
Speaking of getting
Um,
burned, Cubs, Gold Glove. We've
oh
been burned
geez,
by Cubs pitchers. We've actually used Greg Maddux for this exact box.
yeah,
Um,
and we've talked about Javi Baez. I can't remember if we ended up using
I
him.
think we did use Javi Baez. I would like to
Um,
do something different. Did Cody Bellinger win one in 2023? I know he's a mm, I know he's a versatile fielder. I don't know if he's a good fielder. I feel like he's
yeah,
not bad.
that's a good
Um,
question. I don't really know.
hmm,
You've also got I don't know if like earlier in his Rizzo just is a great fielder. I just don't know if early in his career with the Cubs he would have got one.
yeah.
I don't know confidently enough about that. Hmm.
I don't want to go back to Javi Baez, but we could go Javi Baez here.
Yeah, I can't think of anybody else confidently for sure, unless we think like Sammy would have won one. But I don't
Mm,
think he never really
no,
wasn't really
no,
his thing.
no.
Let's do Baez.
Let's
Yeah.
go Baez.
Okay.
13%. Hey, that's better than
Yeah.
I expected. I'll take
Yeah.
that. All
Yeah.
right. White Sox Gold Glove. Did we have this with Tom and Kyle? Because I feel like this is where Tom started talking about like Hawk Harrelson. I'm not saying that we should use him because I have no idea.
I don't
I
remember
just
White Sox
remember.
Gold Glove with them.
Okay.
I see this box, I think Robin Ventura.
Ooh.
But I know he
Okay.
played a lot of teams. White Sox was definitely the one he was there the longest. I don't know for sure if he won a Gold Glove, but I just remember him being a really good fielder. There might be others. I don't know if Tim Anderson, I think he actually I know obviously won the batting title that year. I don't know if he actually was like fantastic defensively.
Yeah. Uh, I don't feel good about this one at all, to be honest with you. I'm thinking like Anderson came to mind, but I don't feel confident about him. James McCann, I know he had like probably his
Yeah.
best offensive season with the White Sox, and I want to say that part of the appeal was when the Mets signed him was that he was pretty good defensively, but I don't think he was. that good defensively.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm thinking like obviously not Frank Thomas. I'm just thinking like prolific White Sox player. I mean, maybe just don't think that I can't imagine him being
do you want to?
Ventura is the best thing I can think about for this.
I'm sensing you might be right. I'm very shaky on this, but I've got nothing better.
I can't think of anyone, so I'd say we give it a try. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
14%.
I think he had a quick stint with the Yankees.
He did. He played with the Mets too. He
Yeah,
was
and I just remember him being a good glove guy.
we'll
All
take
right,
it.
worked out. Yeah.
All right, you want to go back to the top here? Phillies Silver Slugger, your guy. You were a fan of Ryan Howard. We know this from what
Ryan
Grid
Howard,
Grid.
big fan. Yeah, I mean, he
Uh,
had to have won one the year he won. He hit all those home runs. That's an option.
I know he won one. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that he won one because he was the
Yeah,
slugger on that team, and he was just
yeah.
ridiculous.
The other
Uh,
one is like, when did Tommy play with the Phillies?
later,
Would yeah, it
later,
might have
yeah.
been later in his career.
Um, Bryce Harper,
Yeah.
possibly. Um,
Jimmy Rollins ever like,
probably,
shortstop, right? Probably put together a good
probably,
enough season to win one and shortstop too.
yeah. Yeah, I'd feel good about Rollins here. I I think the second baseman probably won one too.
uh yeah. He who must not be named.
You know what? I don't
I
want to
mean,
just rip the
while we
band.
say that, I mean, he won the batting title, right? But we've talked about Silver Slugger, like some people regard that as more of like a power thing. Did he also have a some solid power? I just can't remember. Chase out.
Well,
We're talking about Chase
I
Utley.
I've
Just
used
saying
as much of my attention span on him as I can. Let's go with Ryan Howard because I can't. I
it. Yeah, let's do Ryan Howard. I mean,
Ugh,
okay, yeah,
okay,
all
that's
right,
higher than I'd like it to be, but
that's fine.
37%.
Yeah,
Cubs Silver Slugger, Sammy Sosa.
yeah, that's the big one.
Yep. Um, After that,
Maybe Mark Grace, but I just don't know. Like is he Hall of Famer or just like he's been All-Star several times. I just don't know if he made the Hall of Fame.
I don't know if he's a
Um,
Hall of Famer. I feel like he's a fringe guy. I'm not sure.
yeah,
Um, Fred McGriff played for the
yeah,
Cubs. I don't,
yeah.
I think it was earlier in his career. It, I think I can't remember the order. I know he played for the Braves and the Padres at the
What
end of his
about
career with Tampa.
Bellinger last year? I mean,
Yeah,
could have. The outfield's tough.
yeah. I mean, Chris Bryant,
If
probably when he won MVP, I would assume he also won Silver Slugger.
right, I
Mm,
mean Rizzo's tough position. I was gonna say he had a year where he probably had 30 home runs, but it still had probably a lot of first basemen.
Do they give it to pitchers? And would
They
Greg
do.
Maddux have won?
I thought about that.
Ooh,
There is a pitcher. There's always a pitcher Silver Slugger,
yeah.
and I did wonder about.
I'm not feeling
Um,
bold enough to just throw Greg Maddux into a hitting category. I know he could hold his own, but I mean we're not that
yeah,
good yet. Maybe Grid
or
117.
Derek Lee.
Ooh,
But again, I don't know. I just know he was a great hitter. I just don't know if he would have won Silver Slugger.
yeah.
You've also got
Um,
Schwarber. But for some reason, I feel like his better power numbers were like with the twos with the Red Sox and recently with the Phillies.
the
Um,
Nationals, the season he was with Boston
oh,
and
true.
Washington, he had
Mhm.
that run in June where he hit
Yes.
like 15 home runs and it was
Yeah.
ridiculous. I don't want to go with Bryant, but like I feel Chris Bryant is
It's better than Sammy Sosa, I think.
I mean better in terms of rarity because Sammy Sosa hit 60 something home runs.
Sorry, what I mean, yeah.
Right.
Like I think that I would hope more people remember Sammy Sosa as a Silver Slugger, but it really could be generational. I think we gotta go Bryant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And it's a
What?
Biff. Wow. That's
Well,
surprising. That is
uh,
surprising.
that's a okay. I'm sad. I'm all right.
Wow. Here we
Well,
are. Yeah. Well, we'll
ugh,
just won't even. Yeah. I thought for sure he won a Silver Slugger. All right.
none of this matters anymore. Well, who do we got? Frank Thomas.
Yeah. Right.
Frank
I
Thomas. I
mean,
mean, I'm
yeah.
kidding. I mean, we can. Frank Thomas definitely won one.
Definitely won several. I was gonna say Jermaine Dye.
He was
A's
solid.
and White Sox. I don't know if he won a Silver Slugger, but he might have.
I want to say he was like solid, but not
Yeah.
that level of a hitter where he would have won a Silver Slugger.
What about, I mean, could Eloy or Luis Robert ever stay healthy? Like, was the 2020 season maybe
Mm,
when either of them would have
yeah,
snuck one out?
yeah. I don't know. That year was something else. That
Yeah,
year was a
it's like
blur.
a
I
blur.
know.
Yeah, it's a good way to put it.
I know Devin Williams won Rookie of the Year that year, and I know that I think it was Trevor Bauer won Cy Young.
Yes. Yeah.
So that was 2020. Uh, yeah.
Paul Konerko.
Ooh.
Um, Again, don't know for sure, but I feel like he's another fringe guy where like definitely won some All-Stars.
But you had Miguel Cabrera playing in Detroit probably
Hmm,
for a good portion of Konerko's time in Chicago, if not
yeah,
all of it.
that's
I think
true. That's
I
true.
think I think I don't know. I keep just settling in on Frank Thomas.
I mean,
Bo
yeah, he
Jackson, I
won.
think, played for the White Sox, but I don't think he won a Silver Slugger there.
Yeah.
You want to go
I mean,
Frank Thomas?
it's not gonna be wrong. And after that Biff, maybe we need it.
Yeah, well, I mean, our score is going to be horrendous.
Yeah. Well, yeah. All
Okay.
right. Hey,
Uh,
let's do some damage on this team, Colin. We can be as risky as we want to be.
More damage than
Um,
61% on.
I'll give
Okay.
us one I think will be pretty decent. Red Sox, White Sox. I've mentioned this guy in the past, but Joe Kelly actually
Mm.
he did play for the White Sox, and he did play for the Red Sox. I feel like relievers get forgotten. There might be some other ones here, but
Kevin
um,
Youkilis was
okay,
the guy that
yeah.
came to mind, but I like Joe Kelly better, I think.
I think
Um,
he just was never, it's not like a closer,
yeah, Chris Sale works here,
Chris Sale, yeah,
but
works here well, yeah.
no, I think I like
I like Kelly or Euclid there. I wouldn't have remembered Euclid with the White Sox.
let's go. I tend to lean if given the choice a middle reliever just
Reliever,
because
yeah.
yeah, 3%.
Okay, okay,
Okay, better than
nice.
61%.
Oh,
Cubs, Red Sox, Nomar, right?
yeah, this
He
is
played for the
Nomar
yeah. This is the
or
Nomar box.
Schwarber, but I think Nomar is better than Schwarber here.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Talking relievers. I don't know why this guy. I I don't know why I know like this.
Can't
His
wait.
name keeps popping up. Chris Martin
Yeah, if he played for the Cubs, that's a
definitely,
great one.
definitely pitched for the Cubs and
Oh yeah, that's the
is
one.
on the 2024. He's on the Red Sox in 23. Um,
I love that. Send it.
100%
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Oh
0.4%.
yeah.
That's what,
That
yeah.
feels good. That feels
Well,
good.
again, relief pitchers,
Yeah.
just, I mean, we
Yeah.
need to just study
Can't
those.
forget about it.
Do they get, well, okay. Phillies, Red Sox to wrap this up. I'm assuming, yeah, we're not going back to the middle box. Phillies, Red Sox,
Yeah.
Shane Victorino,
Okay. Yeah. That's
works
better. I
here.
mean, I was gonna think Schwarber and Pedro, but I
Pedro
like
for, yeah.
Victorino a lot better.
Um, yeah.
Scott Hatteberg? I know. So he was A's, Red Sox. Did he ever do Phillies? That I'm not sure about.
I don't know.
I don't know well enough to hurt myself again on this grid, but
Yeah, me neither. I think
I like Victorino. I mean, I don't. I kind of forgot he played for the Red Sox. So I think that's a solid one.
I'm just trying to give this like a B. Oh, Kimbrel. Craig Kimbrel works here.
Yep. And could be wrong here. Did Johnny Damon go to Philadelphia at some point?
No, he
No?
didn't play
Okay.
for
All right.
Philly. No.
Then I
Yeah.
think Victorino. I like it.
All right, let's wrap it up with Shane Victorino. 10%.
This is
Okay.
like could have been something good.
I mean, all this is the middle column. Most of this is the
Yeah.
middle column. 261, one Biff, one hidden gem. This is the
Yeah.
Mendoza. We'll do better next time.
Yep.
Ordinary effort, Instagram, TikTok. Find the thumbnails for better grids than this one, worse grids than this one. This is like middle of the road.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.